What's up, guys? Subzeric here, back for another VOD review. Today, doing a Kiyoon, doing a Scrandle VOD review. He's going for the loaded chips. They do look pretty good. I think I would take them over that pretty yucky burger on the left here. But in all seriousness, let's check our Ionia here because it's actually quite consequential here. It is the extra attack one. Okay, so very solid here, and we're gonna be watching some Kiyoon just as he gets through his. No way you're gonna pick the burger here. I know I'm not here to analyze that, but I mean, come on, it was the burger? I don't know what to say. Okay. In any case, we start this game off here with a Yasuo 2, and this is going to make Kiyoon interested in going down a path. We started the game with 4 Yasuos. Okay, I'm starting to see why he took the path that he took this game, because this is a Yasuo 2 plus a Yasuo plus 3 more Yasuos. This is a 7 Yasuo start for Kiyoon here, and so he says, you know what? Let's try out this new-ish Yasuo reroll, because Yasuo has actually been buffed pretty decently in the B patch. This was just a pretty mediocre reroll line prior to the B patch, but I mean, post B patch, the stats got a bit better. So Yasuo 3 averaged a 4.73 prior to the B patch. Right now in early stats, averages a 4.46. So it's a big bonus. And hey, I mean, if you can make it to Yasuo 3 very early, then I think we might actually have something here. So we are going to play around Yasuo this game. We send the Sterax as our first item. You know, Yasuo just wants kind of these like AD bruiser type items. IE built pretty frequently on him and does pretty well on him. So stuff like IE and Hodge doing well on him, and yeah, that's basically I mean, he's a very simple cast where he just dashes and then deals some damage, and he does his little dash and then and if he only hits one guy, he does extra damage. So it's a pretty simple ability, though it does start to get complicated when you do get to the Yone later. So Yasuo Yone, one of these cool unlocks where they're brothers. Are they brothers? They're brothers, right? Yasuo and Yone. And so when Yone casts, then Yasuo ends up smacking all the units in the Yone cast. It's a really cool combination, and one we haven't really got to see much of until, I mean, we'll see this patch. I mean, this is the first time on this patch that I've seen somebody play towards this Yasuo line. But I mean, if there were ever a spot to play towards it, this would be it, right? Imagine with that kind of BIS that we have in mind, sword or IE, or sword or glove would be the take here. He is looking at Yone stats here. Ooh, actually going to take the bow here for maybe something like a Titan's Resolve here. Yeah, and you can build towards these Yone items, because I mean, Yone, we'll see actually how he manages the items between Yasuo and Yone, because it's kind of an interesting balance there, where obviously you're gonna have the Yasuo 3, but you also want to put items onto the Yone as well here. So yeah, I'm just gonna field this board for now. I mean, I don't think, ooh, Gwinsu's Rage Blade give me the slam here. So I mean, that can go onto the Yone later. Yone is one of these auto attack based carries. So I mean, I could see it onto to Yone, and it also allows him just get a slam in here, which is going to, you know, potentially allow him to 5-streak in this game with the Yasuo 2 that he didn't even get off Stars Are Born. He hasn't even really used his augment yet. He just used it to get a Jin 2 and some gold, but he is waiting patiently to pick up the Yone. All right, we will the Yasuo, and then eventually the Yone. But yeah, gonna continue on this stage here, yapping about mutations. It looks like, I don't know what Kiyoon's talking about here, but we are gonna pick up our last win here. So I mean, I will say, had we actually just, you know, taken this Yasuo 2 off Stars Are Born, he did win streak us quite hard. I mean, we 5-streaked off of Yasuo 2 plus some extra upgrades here with some items slammed. So I will say, definitely looks better. I'm trying to think of what the actual, I have it open here right here actually. So what was the actual Yasuo buff? His ability damage got buffed by a little bit, by like 5%, it looks like. So I guess they didn't want to go like crazy on him, just because, you know, they didn't want to, all of a sudden this unit is like broken. But they gave him a little bit of a buff here just to try to bring him into the meta a bit. Maybe the stats were saying that he was like a bit underplayed. I mean, I don't really want to make another Sterax. This is a comp where you could actually think about it. You could just throw one onto Yasuo and one onto Yone. We are fighting a Yordle's board, which should be, nothing to worry about, but it is horrifying just because Yordles are Yordles here. Also, are we on? Yeah, give me 1080p, man. Yeah, give me that good quality here. Okay, unless it's gonna. Okay, there we go. Yeah. And yep, oh my god. Okay, we do win. It's so stressful fighting Yordles, man, especially now that they've buffed up their early game even further. I feel like this comp wins fights that it has no justification winning. Can't really be BFL. I don't really love any of these. I guess Giant and Mighty's okay. I mean, what are we going to do with all these belts if we take it? He rolls. He walks the true path. I mean, it's 2 dupes here, which means the second that he finds a Yasuo, he does have 3-star. It gives him an IE as well, and you can go for Ionia 10, but I mean, there's no way, right? I mean, what do you... He does take it, holy! All right, we have to roll here for 1 Yasuo. We do pick it up, actually, so that's our Yasuo 3 now. Okay. And then put the IE here, so it makes... Okay, so we've got it. We've got a ton more Ionia units to go in. So the cool thing about Ionia is that, this unlocks Ionia 10. There are just 10 base Ionia units. So you can actually reach Ionia 10 by just pushing level 10 in this comp and, hitting this Prismatic. Obviously, you have to take this Prismatic that just gives you some dupes and an IE, which is, pretty low value for a Prismatic augment, but... Hey, the upside is here in this spot specifically, it gave us a Yasuo 3. This is going to teleport us straight to a Yone, which is really nice here, which we can play onto our board. So yeah, we are, man, Kiyoon is kind of cooking here. He now is going to unlock Kennen. It looked like he was going to unlock Kennen last round, and then I think he teched out one of the units that I think maybe he had Vi in for Defender, and then he took that out, and that's why it didn't go in. So a little unfortunate that he doesn't get Kennen because he can't play 5 Ionia now. But still, I mean, this board should be pretty strong. Once again, we do fight the scariest board in the world, which is Yordles. And our Yasuo keeps getting bonked back by the Tristana, but we do pick up the fight. Okay, so this is good. And I mean, win streaking is very good for your ability to make it to level 10. So still, it's a long route to level 10. But if we can make it there, I mean, this might just be an insanely woke game here. Looking at the cloak here to hopefully get Evan's Shroud, but I mean, yeah, pretty optimistic to think that we could get there. I guess you can take another sword here. Is he really gonna make a DB? I mean, you do want to make slams here, and I guess it's not the... I mean, just damage is damage. So we'll see here. No, just gonna make another Sterax here. So just gonna be happy with the double Sterax, and then leave this sword component open still for either another IE, could be a BT here. Still, a lot of stuff left to make here, and this is what we're talking about with the double Sterax idea. There's no downside to making 2 Sterax here because Yasuo can hold 1, Yone can hold 1. So looks good here. This fight a little scary with this Belveth with the darkened bow, but we do pick up the dub there. And oh my god, we might actually 100 streak in this spot. Now, this is certainly not going to be a Mr. 100 game. We are going to fall off a little bit of a cliff next stage. But the longer that you can keep your streak up, the longer that you can greed for a potential 10. 10 is way cheaper these days. So if we can hit a 4-2 econ augment, I mean, 10 is looking very doable. We pick up the Shyvana, throw her onto the board here just for that Dragonborn effect here, because I mean, there's nothing else too crazy that we can play. I mean, we have the 2 Slayer in off Yasuo and Yone, so not really feeling too bad about what we can or can't play. I mean, it's pretty easy to play it all. And also, please stop flickering like that, Kiyoon. By the way, this is likely to be my last pre-recorded video. I guess this video will be coming out Saturday night, so the night before the... Oh, I don't understand how time zones work, but I think the night before the Paris Open finals, but I don't know, maybe this will come out... I mean, with the way time zones, maybe it'll come out like either Saturday or Sunday during the day, but I can't think of what time zones actually mean. But hopefully you guys are seeing me there in the final lobby. Me, Kai Watanabe, Demacian Raptor, 1, 2, 3 at the Paris Open, and Wigwug, I'll give you a 4th place, honestly. Slam the red buff here to get some heal cut down here. Yone does hit a ton of units with his cast, so actually a pretty nice pickup here. And then does still have IE left open, but isn't really excited on making it on Yone, who is kind of... I mean, he's casting based, but he's more kind of auto attack based, I would say, than somebody like this Yasuo, who's getting a lot of damage actually from his ability. All right, last augment here. We'd love some kind of econ augment. It is gold, so I don't think we're gonna get anything too crazy here. I mean, mess hall is like okay combat. Looks like we're just gonna grab the CB here just because we have all of these frontliners, especially ones who have not really built a lot of resist, any healing really, aside from the healing that we get from Slayer. So yeah, and we are also going to, now that we push level 8, solo frontline to unlock the set here so that we can play towards the probably 7 Ionia. I mean, also Set's just a great unit, so you wouldn't even feel bad just playing him on your board with 5 Ionia here. But yeah, I mean, level 8 acquired, just a mere 120-ish XP away, maybe more like 130-ish away from level 10. I mean, at that point, the game, I actually haven't seen 10 Ionia, so I have no clue what it does, but tends to be prismatic traits win the game, so it's what I expect will occur here, but we will see here. I guess maybe all the different, I guess we'll find out here. We'll see what it looks like. Do all the different 10 Ionias have different effects, or is it just like one effect across all of them? I guess we'll find out when they walk the true path here. But yeah, I mean, I will say, man, Yasuo plus Yone. I mean, if you think about it from an augment perspective, we have one combat augment here. We just have Yasuo 3, 5 Ionia, and we're kind of clearing people. I mean, I don't want to bait myself too much into playing this comp from bad spots, but I do think if you natural some multiple Yasuos early, it really seems like this is a playable line. I mean, he hit the Yasuo 3 very quickly and got it online, but I mean, this is not, like super ahead of schedule by any means. All right, gonna pick up the BT here, throw it onto the Yasuo, and then the Gwynsus is gonna finally move over to the Yone, the more auto attack based carry. This is also gonna unlock Aatrox, though I don't know. I mean, could just play Force Slayer, I guess. I mean, it's pretty easy to play with just an Aatrox and a Bel'Veth. So perhaps we'll see that Aatrox is a pretty solid unit, but unitemized, it's kind of forgettable. But all right, rotate into, once again, this guy, the Bel'Veth with the Darkened Bow here, and finally going to take our first loss of the game. Still looking pretty good HP-wise. I mean, enough that we can basically sack the entirety of stage 5 and then go 10. So I mean, this is looking fantastic here. Also, oh my god, that Cyan has like 9,000 HP. Okay, I mean, that's a pretty cool setup with the cooking pot. Yeah, the buffed up cooking pot, right? They buffed the HP. I haven't actually. Yeah, they buffed the HP by 10. And oh my god, he has the Darken tank item there. That is one big Scion. Okay, that's actually kind of sick. That's also something I gotta try out, is the cooking pot into to Scion reroll, especially with the Darken setup. That is really, really cool. But all right, gonna take another loss here. 77 HP is still very, very much for 4-7. So I think Kiyoon is going to be totally fine here. The main question is how strong everybody else is going to get, if there's some kind of, I mean, what can even beat 10 Ionia? Like I said, I have no clue what it does. So maybe some kind of 3-star 5 cost. I mean, surely a 3-star 5 cost can beat it. I don't even know if 3-star 4 cost. Let's finish our items here. Still, yeah, need heal cut here. So we're going to make, or armor shroud. I mean, we'd have the heal cut already. So we're going to make Evan's shroud here. Throw it onto Aatrox because he is going to revive. And then we can also throw the Hodge onto him because he likes healing onto him. So yeah, this looks good. Level 8. Just chilling here. He did sell his Ari, so he is gonna have to go. I mean, he's gonna have to find a lot of Ionia units. I should be relatively easy on level 9 and level 10, though. He is getting kind of cleared here. I mean, his board should fall off, right? His board should fall off an immense cliff because he's essentially double econ augment and just playing 2-cost reroll without really capping that high. Doesn't have a lot of these, 2-star 4 costs. Doesn't even have Yone to at this point because, he wants to read for the 10, which is 1,000,000% the correct play, but he will certainly lose some of these fights this stage. The upside is at stage 5, base player damage is only 10. Even if we lose every single fight here, I mean, that's 40 HP. I mean, we could die, actually, if we lose every single fight and kill, like, very small amounts of units. As long as we're killing a few, though, we should be okay here. And if we win any of these fights, we are home free. And that fight, I feel like, really puts us into an amazing spot. So now, just need to find one of each of the Ionia units. Yeah, we have 7 here, 8 on bench here. He keeps swapping in and out, man. You're doing too much here, but I mean, it makes sense, right? Play the Force Slayer. The other random Ionia units are not going to do all that much, and you want to play towards the Aatrox here, so it makes sense. But yeah, has 5 on board, and then he has 8 total here. He's just waiting on Ahri and Wukong, and then we're good. I mean, the thing I will say about 10 Ionia is you guarantee yourself the 5 cost. It's not gone are the days of I'm trying to think of what the 10 trade is that I was thinking of before, where you like had to find, one of the 5 cost version, and sometimes you would hope that people would like miss their 5 cost before they reach their 10 trait. It had like 10 Rebel. What was the Rebel 5 cost? Jinx? But you were like, oh please, people like miss Jinx or something like that. Can't really happen because you can guarantee the Yasuo. He does. Oh wait, he actually was missing Jhin, huh? Oh, I didn't even. I thought he had Jhin already, but no, he was. Oh no, he does have Jhin too. Okay, To be fair, I'm recording this video at 1 a.m. because I want to get a video out for you guys while I'm in Paris, because who knows how much time I'm gonna have to record. But yeah, I mean, going for the very innovative woke. I mean, I didn't even know that this was potentially a 10 Ionia game. I just saw that Mr. Kiyoon played around the Yasuo reroll, and I was like, I gotta VOD review it. All right, sacking one more. There's the Monkey King, just waiting on Ahri here. Yeah, he is gonna roll a little bit on 9 here. This makes sense, right? He only needs enough gold to make it to level 10. And so we must then roll on 9 so that we have better odds of picking up Ahri. So this makes sense. Also, small chance that we can find some upgrades here. I mean, we're very close here, but I mean, there's a world where we do miss here. It would be a very, very sad world, but the world does exist here. We take a loss here, and I mean, we are going to die very likely on 6-1 if we don't hit. So I guess we just make sure, don't make any upgrades. Yep, don't make that Aatrox 2. Okay, there's the Ahri. Okay. Really smart of him, by the way, to not make the Aatrox 2, just knowing like, hey, I need to not upgrade this unit because it costs gold. And, if we make the Aatrox 2 and then we end up not having enough gold to make it to level 9, we are going to feel very silly. Or to level 10. We do get to level up here, get that 10 Ionia in here. All right, I'm excited to see what this actually does, if it just makes your units go with their auto attacks, or if there is some other kind of cool effect here. We will see here. Moving all these items over. God, he's doing a giga swap here to get the Hajai. Oh, look at that. It like has a cool like effect on the board, and like I don't actually know what's even going on here, but his units are clearing people and doing a ton of damage and like not taking any damage. I mean, the effect looks really cool. I don't know what's going on though. I guess it's just a giga version of the other effect. I don't know. The effect is really cool on the board, but I mean, it does look like he's just clearing from this point and just continue swapping around the items. All right, we get that cool effect on the board. Yeah, so I guess it just makes people go giga of the Ionia effect, just boom, 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 getting a ton of autos and doing a ton of damage. Is also hilarious. Yeah, so it greatly empowers the Ionia path bonus. So I actually think somebody said they hit 10 Ionia on one of the other Ionias, and they actually like lost with it just because it didn't do enough. Certainly looks like this bonus does enough. What are we doing, Kiyoon here? He is really going for the absolute minima here, just because he wants to see his backliners get as many just crazy fast autos and a ton of extra damage off as possible. I mean, looks like work. I think I'm going to skip through Carousel here because I don't think it's all that consequential, but we can watch a few more fights on this 10 Ionia board, just absolutely clearing stuff. I mean, my main takeaway from this game is that Ionia 10's broken. No, is that Yasuo actually looked pretty solid. I think if you do have this kind of like Stars Are Born setup with Yasuo, you have all this other kind of stuff, like it does actually seem quite viable. Like he really cleared stage 3 and stage 4 even in a spot that, normally you would expect to be strong, but maybe not even that strong. So definitely something that I want to check out. Don't know if it's something. Oh my god, is he actually gonna? Okay, it really looked like he tried to lose that fight. That was almost some shifting momentum, but it is at the end of the day a dub for Kiyoon. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please like, comment, and subscribe. Check out my Twitch, Medify, all the links down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching as always.